getting close here to the halfway point of the Oakland A season. As you see your team right now, is it better than you thought, worse than you thought, right on target? How would you evaluate this halfway point?
We're in a really good position. I mean, we've had so many years where we get to this point and we're still kind of a few games under 500, and we're sort of known as a second half team, and frankly it's nice to be where we are and not have to feel like, hey, we got to run the second half to dig ourselves out of a hole. So things, certainly there are things that could have gone better. We've done pretty well on the injury front, though obviously losing Mark Hanna today is a little bit of a blow. But our pitchers have done a great job. Our offense has done enough most nights. And I think we're in a good spot. Obviously, a couple games behind the Astros, but that's going to be the race all year.
I know the Jesus Luzardo season has taken a couple twists and turns for the unexpected. But when you guys recently made the decision to send him back down to AAA, and I assume just stretching him out was part of it too, but what kind of things went into that decision-making process? What are you watching from him now, and what are you ultimately hoping to have from him in the near future?
Yeah, look, every one of those decisions is unique, and the players are different, and there's so many things that go into them. And with Jesus, the freak injury that he sustained and missing whatever was 4 to 5 weeks, we hope to bring him back in the bullpen and maybe get him stretched out. Those opportunities don't always present themselves. And he would kind of bounced around roles, obviously had some nights where he gave up some homers and just couldn't get going. And ultimately, the best thing for him and for this 26-man roster right now is to get him back to AAA and to stretch him out back to where he's an option to start. So, the great thing is, he flew directly from Dallas to Vegas, got in a game Tuesday night and threw 3 innings, gave up no earned runs, and punched out some guys. So to see him kind of get back on the horse so quickly down in AAA is a really good sign. And we will be able to get him more reps there and really make him a starting pitching option for our club.
And part of it too is I just think the confidence factor, right? I mean, we're talking about the physical side and missing just a little bit of time and in a different role, but probably nothing like going to AAA, getting that back and bringing it to Oakland if it is in the starting rotation eventually, right?
Without a doubt. And we can forget that sometimes how young Jesus is and how little major league experience. I mean, you think about coming up in 19, last year being an abbreviated season. This guy's still in the early parts of his career, and confidence is a huge part of that. And you go out against major league hitters every night. That is not the place to sort of get your confidence back, because these guys are tough. So hopefully that gets accomplished in Vegas. I don't doubt he's going to be back here at some point soon.
You mentioned major league experience. I could sit here and tell you he doesn't have a ton of minor league experience either, right? Like
You're right.
Going back to a level of just figuring it all out and getting it right and coming back. There's no shame in that.